easier to open up to someone who already knows how you feel, because once your true feelings have been revealed, you no longer have to be afraid of how other people will react. Rintaro asks the girls if they want to play a card game, saying the loser will be tickled by the winner. He believes that laughter is the best way to force someone to display their emotions, thinking they will all be friends after they tickle each other. The girls think about Rintaro touching them, so they are determined to lose against him. Rintaro is the winner of the first round, while Inda is the loser, but she appears to be happy about this. He proceeds to tickle her, as she tries to resist it, and she lies on the ground. But he stops as he realizes she's enjoying it a little too much. For the second round, Rintaro wins again, and the loser is Hikari. She celebrates, knowing he is about to touch her, and he starts tickling her, causing her to laugh, as she enjoys every moment of it. But she starts acting weird, and she begs him to stop, saying she is very ticklish, but we learn the real reason was she was about to wet herself. Rintaro wins the third round, and Shizuka is the loser, so he looks forward to tickling her, wanting to hear how she laughs. But as he proceeds to tickle her, she remains silent, and she gets her device to say that she is laughing. He thinks that she looks adorable, so he continues to tickle her, as Inda and Hikari watch them, realizing that he hasn't lost yet. They want to tickle him back, so they become determined to win the game. But Shizuka wins the fourth round, and Rintaro is the loser, so she approaches him, but instead of tickling him, she pokes him. He starts laughing, as Hikari wonders why she isn't taking this chance to feel him all over. Hikari thinks that he is attracted to Shizuka's timid behavior, and she thinks about how she flaunts her best features to grab his attention, seeing herself as a poser. Shizuka's natural charm is the complete opposite, so she thinks that Shizuka is an even greater threat than Inda. After the game, Rintaro goes to the bathroom, while Inda confronts Shizuka, knowing she is keeping her distance from Rintaro. She tells them that she is just a newcomer, so she wants to stay out of their way. But Inda reminds her that she is Rintaro's girlfriend, so there's no need to hold back, saying her behavior is annoying. She immediately apologizes, but this makes Inda upset, asking her why she won't fight back. She decides to be honest with them, telling them she is afraid, as she explains that Hikari has incredible charm, while Inda has the confidence to match her beauty. But Shizuka thinks that there is nothing special about her, and she is afraid that Rintaro will compare her to them. They start to take a liking to her, thinking she is adorable, but she thinks that she is nothing compared to them. Hikari assures her that Rintaro can see the beauty in her, recognizing her as a fellow girlfriend. Rintaro observes them, thinking his plan went better than expected. We learn that when Shizuka was poking him, he realized that Inda was glaring at her. He thought that Inda wanted to fight her, but he believed that he should give them the chance to display their emotions. He is proud of how the girls handled the situation, and he returns to them, as Inda tells him that Shizuka should tickle him again, because she was holding back, and Hikari encourages her to go for it. She realizes that they are trying to help her, thinking she should make their kindness count, so she approaches him, telling him that she wants to kiss him. They finally kiss, and Shizuka becomes flustered, but Hikari also asks for a kiss, as she wonders if she is good enough for him, thinking she is nothing compared to Shizuka, but he tells her that he loves all of his girlfriends. He kisses her, making her happy, and he asks Inda if she also wants a kiss. She pretends that she doesn't, but she slides into position, and he tells her that she's cute when she's flustered. She pummels him, but he endures it, and she admits that she wants to kiss him, so he gives her one as well. He realizes that he has amazing girlfriends, thinking he doesn't deserve them, but they tell him that they feel the same way about him. The next day, Rintaro enters the classroom, where he meets a girl named Nano. He tells her that the exam results have been posted, asking her if she's going to check it out, but she tells him that it's a waste of time, knowing she has secured the #1 spot. As their eyes meet, they feel a shocking sensation, so he thinks that she must be one of his soulmates. He checks the results with his girlfriends, and we learn that they all did well. As he looks at the #1 spot, he is surprised to see that Nano got a perfect score. He asks the girls about her, so they tell him that she's a total nerd, saying she can answer any question they give her, and there are rumors that she isn't even human. During their biology class, Rintaro is paired up with Nano, as he notes that she is nothing like his girlfriends, because her elegance is on another level. He realizes that she is copying the answer from her textbook, because she thinks that practical exams are a waste of time, saying the scientists already know the answer. He tells her that the professor is watching, so she uses the microscope, but instead of checking out the specimen, she looks at her textbook, saying it's more efficient. He realizes that she behaves like a robot, and as he tries to slice the specimen, he cuts his finger, so he proceeds to rinse it, thinking about going to the nurse's office. But Nano tells him that there's no need, and she puts it in her mouth, causing him to panic. She explains that he doesn't need a disinfectant, because saliva is a natural source of it. Rintaro wonders if he's dreaming, and it also causes Inda to become upset. After class, Rintaro thanks Nano for helping him, but she tells him that she just wanted him to stay, because she needed someone to help her clean up. He wants to get to know her better, inviting her to go out with him, but she thinks that it's a waste of time, because it produces nothing of value, saying it won't improve her future prospects. He thinks that having fun is the meaning of life, but she tells him that he's delusional, saying he is wasting her time, so he starts to wonder if she really is his soulmate. That evening, we see Nano in her room, but she thinks about Rintaro, wondering why she helped him. She realizes that she has feelings for him, thinking it's distracting her, so she starts writing the exact value of pi, thinking it's the most efficient way to restore her focus. But she notes that it isn't working, even though she has filled up the board and written on many pieces of paper. She realizes that she is wasting time, thinking this is a problem. So the next day, Nano tells Rintaro that she is in love with him, saying she wants him to be her boyfriend. He tells her that he wants to go out with her, but she turns him down, so he thinks that he has been pranked. She reveals that she wants to put an end to her feelings, because relationships only lead to marriage and pregnancy, thinking romance between teenagers is meaningless. She tells him that she'll never go out with him, but he reveals that he is in love with her, saying he refuses to give up, and he asks her out, imploring her to give him a chance to win her over. A few days later, they visit an amusement park, and Rintaro is determined to convince Nano that love is meaningful. But she thinks that the activity is pointless, wondering why they're even doing it. She notes that he's holding onto an instant camera, knowing that it doesn't retain any data, so she thinks that it's a flawed device. He tells her to say cheese, but she asks him what he means, and he takes the picture anyways. They enter a haunted house, and Nano says that she doesn't believe in ghosts. As the ghosts try to scare them, she maintains her composure, saying they're only humans, so she wonders why Rintaro is afraid. She says that the haunted house is full of humans, so they should call it a human house instead. As they ride the giant teacups, she thinks that whoever created the ride is insane, wondering why people line up to get spun around, and she thinks that it must have been created to brainwash people. They enter a giant maze, where they encounter dead ends, as Nano wonders why the designers didn't just build the right path, thinking it only makes the customers' lives more difficult. At the Ferris wheel, Nano reveals that she is afraid of heights, so Rintaro sits next to her, and they hold each other's hands. They look at all the pictures they took, and Nano admits she had fun, but she still thinks that it's a meaningless day. So Rintaro decides to burn the photos, saying they should erase it from their memories, but as he is about to burn it, Nano recalls that the camera doesn't store data, so they will lose all records of the event. She takes the photos, and Rintaro tells her she was afraid of losing them, because she gained something of value. She starts crying, as he tells her that enjoying good times makes their lives meaningful. She uses his handkerchief to wipe her tears, telling him that she will disinfect it before she returns it, and he wonders if she will use her saliva again, but she tells him that she will wash it. She says that she wants him to be her boyfriend, because she wants to spend more meaningful times with him, and Rintaro tells her that he loves her. So she kisses him, telling him that she'll fulfill her desires by any means necessary. Rintaro introduces her to the girls, and they don't make any objections, so he thanks them for accepting her, once again promising to commit seppuku if he doesn't treat them well, but Nano tells him that poison would be more effective. They think about going out together, and Hikari is jealous Rintaro went to a theme park without her, so she suggests they go to a water park, wanting to have a beach episode. We see Inda looking for a swimsuit to wear, but she has trouble picking one out. There's one that grabs her attention, thinking it looks cute, but she thinks that it won't look good on her. However, she thinks that Rintaro might like it, so she decides to buy it. They arrive at the pool, where Rintaro sees the girls wearing swimsuits, and he is overjoyed at the sight, thinking he can die happy. But Inda arrives with a strange dress, so he panics because it looks like she doesn't have a swimsuit. She tells them that she's feeling cold, so she'll hang around the pool while they have fun. Nano points her to an area where she can enjoy the sun, so she thanks Nano, saying she doesn't have to worry about her. But Nano says that she doesn't care about her, so she becomes upset, telling Nano to go away. They enter the whirlpool, where Shizuka keeps spinning on her floater, saying she can't control where she's going. Nano believes that the venue is for survival training, and she tries to swim against the current, but Rintaro stops her, as Hikari clings to him, telling him that she is being swept away. She gets up close to him, and Nano tries to do the same, but it causes him to pass out. Nano notes that he's not breathing, so Hikari gives him mouth to mouth, enjoying every moment of it. But Nano tells her to go away, trying to save Rintaro, but Hikari tells her that it's not working, saying Rintaro is going to die. Meanwhile, we see Shizuka getting swept away, and she tries to get out of the pool, but she can't control where she's going. She realizes she's in trouble, so she tries asking for help, but everyone ignores her. Her floater breaks, so she hurries out of the water, but she becomes stranded on an island in the middle of the whirlpool. We return to Rintaro, as Nano suggests finding a lifeguard. They run around the pool, but a group of men call out to them. Hikari ignores them, but one of them notices that she has a great body. He reaches out to her, but Nano stops him and pokes his eyes, saying it's the most efficient way to dispose of a pervert. His friends become upset, so they try to intimidate Nano, and she tells them that she will hang out with them so that Hikari can look for a lifeguard to save Rintaro. She knows that he will be sad if something happens to Hikari, so she decided to help her escape. But Hikari tells them that Nano isn't going with them, telling her that Rintaro also cares about her. One of the men reaches out to Hikari, but Rintaro gets in the way, saying Nano and Hikari are his girlfriends. The man tells him not to interfere, because Nano blinded his friend, telling him to leave with his girlfriend, but he tells the man that Nano and Hikari are both his girlfriends. The man doesn't believe him, so he tells him to kiss both of them, thinking Rintaro won't be able to do it because he's lying. But Nano kisses him, and Hikari does the same, telling the men that Rintaro is saying the truth. The men freak out, realizing he's a gigachad, and they decide not to mess with him. Hikari wonders how Rintaro was able to recover. We learn that Enda saw the incident, so she was about to make her way to Hikari and Nano, but she saw Rintaro along the way, thinking he's already dead. She tells him not to die, because Nano and Hikari are in trouble, so he suddenly regains consciousness, and he rushes to help them. Rintaro explains that he was able to make it because of Enda, and he thanks Nano for protecting Hikari. Nano thinks that Hikari is more important than her, but he tells her not to put herself in danger, and she realizes that he also cares about her. He realizes that Shizuka is still in the pool, so he panics, knowing she can't swim. He rushes to her, and we see her asking for help, but everyone ignores her. She realizes that her phone is running out of battery, but at that moment, she hears Rintaro calling out to her. She tries to grab his attention, but he can't find her, so she thinks about screaming with her own voice. She doesn't want to do it because she doesn't want people to hear her voice, but she doesn't have any other choice. She screams with a high-pitched voice, and Rintaro immediately finds her, saying he's glad that she's okay. He carries her away, and she kisses him, causing him to become embarrassed as he reminds her that they're still in public. They join the others, and Rintaro tells them that he's going to take a break, telling Enda to join him. During his break, he asks Enda why she keeps looking at Hikari and Nano, thinking she is comparing herself to them. He thinks that she doesn't feel confident wearing her swimsuit, so he assures her that she and Shizuka are both normal. But she says that Shizuka is different because she's tiny and cute, but he suddenly removes her dress, revealing her swimsuit. She calls him a pervert, but he thinks that she looks amazing. He hugs her, and she realizes that his heart is beating fast, as he tells her that she's unique, saying she can't be more attractive than she already is, and she is moved by his words. Enda decides to join them in the pool, and they enjoy the rest of the day together. They return to the school, and as they pass by the chemistry lab, Rintaro sees a girl. He feels the shocking sensation as their eyes meet, so he knows that she is one of his soulmates. The next day, Rintaro returns to the lab, wondering if he will find his soulmate there, but as he enters the room, he sees a strange girl who introduces herself as Kusuri from the chemistry club. She gives him tea, but he's surprised to see that it's in a beaker. She tells him that she just finished developing a drug, but he explains that he doesn't want to join the chemistry club, saying he's just looking for someone. But she just tells him to drink the tea and wait, so he decides to try it, and she presents the drug she made, which is a human magnet medicine. She explains that if he takes it, his body will attract metals, and she forces him to drink it. His body starts acting like a magnet, and he is impressed that this is even possible, but she warns him about the drug's side effect, saying he will be constipated for 3 days. She decides to test her theory, revealing that she has a drug with an opposite pole, and she drinks it, causing her body to become attracted to him. She tells him that opposites attract, but she realizes that the magnetism is too strong, so she can't get away. But she maintains her composure, knowing the effect only lasts for 10 minutes. She tells him that she needs to pee, so he starts to panic, but she says that it's okay, revealing that she has diapers on. She pees in her diapers, and the effect finally wears off. She reveals that she wants to create new drugs, revealing that she has already made plenty of them. He realizes that he's starting to have feelings for her, and she already knows about this, because she made him drink a love potion when he arrived. She reveals that she fell in love with him at first sight, but he throws up, saying he wants to get rid of the love potion. She wonders why the love potion didn't work, thinking he must really dislike her. So she starts crying, asking him if she's not his type, but he tells her that he doesn't want to be drugged up when he accepts her feelings. He starts acting weird, and she knows that his body is trying to reject the drug, so she tells him to drink a neutralizer, but he is convulsing, so she decides to give it using her mouth. His body recovers, but she despairs, knowing the effect of the love potion is gone. He tells her that he still likes her, causing her to become flustered, and she begs him to go out with her, saying she will do whatever he wants. Her hair suddenly starts growing, and her body transforms, revealing that she is the soulmate he saw in the lab. She explains that she also drank the neutralizer while she was giving it by mouth, revealing that she transformed into a kid, because she worked on a failed immortality drug, but she says that she can only maintain her current form for an hour. She reveals that she is the president of the chemistry club, and that her current form has poor vision and long hair, so she prefers to do her research as a kid. He can't believe that she is one of his soulmates, and he agrees to go out with her. Rintaro introduces Kusuri to his other girlfriends, and he doesn't receive any negative reactions. But she tells them that she loves drugs, so Inda wonders if she's okay. He explains that she is older than them, and that she is small because of a drug, so Inda thinks that Kusuri is a drug addict. She reveals that she has a medicine to help grow Inda's boobs, but she becomes upset, so Kusuri offers to give her other medicines to improve herself. But she becomes even more upset, asking Kusuri why she's doing this, so she reveals that Rintaro told her about her insecurity. Inda tortures him, but Kusuri tells her how much